Hey, hey, welcome back. Lesson 9. Let's take a look at the number line, ordering and comparing. Just make sure you have, you don't have to like memorize these, but make sure in your brain you kind of get the idea of, you know what counting numbers are. Obviously, if you start with, I'm trying to think of some homeschool thing, goats. All right, counting numbers, you don't start with 0, you start with 1, right? There's 1 goat, 2 goats, 3 goat, and so on. All right, whole numbers is going to be the same thing as counting numbers, except we're going to add a 0. So whole numbers start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Negative numbers, you can see negative numbers. There are negative numbers in real life. There is, like a bank, my bank account probably right now is about minus 300 to pay for the goat food. And, let's say temperatures, things like that. If you're in, Montana and it's July 3rd, it's probably, negative 50. It kind of warms up to negative 20 when it gets to be August. But there are real life examples of this. But you should be familiar with what's called the number line. Look at that thing. That's a number line. And you can see we got what's called the origin. We'll talk about that later on as the 0. If you go to the right, there's your positive numbers. If you go to the left, those are your negative numbers. And we'll mess with these a lot in 7-6. Make sure you know these. So let's take a look. Arrange these numbers in order from least to greatest on a number line. Well, you don't have to get anything complicated. And if I were you, please, for heaven's sakes, don't draw anything complicated. Make these problems. Look, we want math to go by quickly, right? And we want to get it over with so we can go feed our goats. Right, so you get this over with, get it done. If this is your question, arrange from least to greatest on a number line. This is what I do. I'd go like this. I go boom like that. 173. It's somewhere here. I don't know. You don't have to make it to where 0's in the middle. It could be anywhere. 0 could be way down here. It doesn't matter. 317. I'll say it's got to be to the right somewhere. 317. I'll just put it on the bottom just to make it fun. 137 will be over here somewhere. Who knows? That's good enough. That's it. You're done. To the next problem. Don't make this hard or complicated, okay? Don't sit there and go, I'm going to make this accurate. I'm going to draw 317 little tick marks and measure them out, and then, they're going to take you to the funny farm. You start doing stuff like that. So just make it as quick as you can. That's the example. You know what these mean, right? That's an equal sign. It means it's the same. What's this mean in that? That's less than, right? And this is greater than. Remember, the goat's mouth is less than wait, don't goats have a beard or something? And I don't, damn, how do I draw a goat? Wait, they have 8 tentacles with, okay, forget that whole thing. Anyway, that's less than, and that's greater than. There's, I don't know, all those ways to learn them, just forget it, just memorize them. So let's do this. Compare 7,086 to 7,806. And if you're ever unsure about these, just start at your ones and go over. This is 6, that's still 6. That's 806, that's 7,806. This is 6, that's 86. That's still 86, that's 7,086. Since this is greater than, then there you go. 7,086 is less than 7,806. All right, another one. Now remember these? What do you do first when you see some problem like this? It's parentheses, right? So this is what you want to do first. So forget that for a second. Let's just go to here. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So there's your 1. That's the answer to this. On this side, you got to do 8 divided by 4 first, which is 2. All right? So 32 divided by 2, 16. All right? So here we go. So 16 is greater. So if you want to think about it, you're pointing to the smaller number, you can do that. You can point and laugh. Especially if the smaller, it's like public school. It's a smaller, weaker number, It's the tradition for all the kids to point and laugh and to, bully the number 1. Like the number 16 would probably stuff the number 1 into his locker at some point during lunch or whatever. Okay. All right, here's another one. Use digits and other symbols, which is what Saxon's going to tell you, to write this comparison. 2/3 is greater than 1/8. Well, digits, symbols, I don't know. Here's 2/3. There's an 1/8. Greater than, doop. It points to the younger, weaker, smaller kid the number. Okay. Right, there you go. That's all there is to it. Okay. Wasn't that short? Nice. Okay. Pause it, and let's do one at a time this time. So pause it and try A. Okay. A will be 12 cents, $1.20 in $12. Okay, least to greatest. All right, pause it and try B. Less than, right? Because 16 minus 8 minus 2 is 6. 16 minus 8 minus 2 is the same thing as 16 minus 6, which is 10. So 6 is less than 10. Pause it and try C. All right, you should have got greater than, because 8 divided by 4 is 2, times 2 is 4. So in other words, you have a 4 on this side. The right side is 8 divided by 4 times 2. 8 divided by 8 is 1. There you go. Remember, point and laugh and mock the younger kid. I mean, the smaller number. My bad. All right, pause it and try D. Okay, obviously that's greater than as well. E, less than. All right, last one. Pause it and try F. All right, that's what yours should look like, is 1/2 is greater than 1/4. Have a great time today. Get the stuff done. Try to get as many possibly right as you can. Really be careful. Take a teeny little extra time with each problem. Do those warm-ups. Make sure they're really good. Make sure you're getting a little fast with those warm-ups, okay? I'll see you next time.